You think this is funny?
In a cosmic sort of way, yes.
Well, Mr. Funny Man, is this how you get your sick kicks?
What? It's just an ordinary crabby... Oh my goodness! Squidward!
Here we go again. It's time for an Overwatch update, and I won't lie, I barely put any hours into the game since Season 5 has started, and I know you can obviously tell from the lack of my uploads lately, because it's painfully obvious that I haven't been uploading. With school over now for me, at least for a couple weeks, and after putting nearly like 200 hours into Persona 5, I think I'm ready to start coming out of my hiatus and start talking a little bit more about Overwatch. I know some of my most loyal viewers have missed me ever since my hiatus, because it's been a couple months now, and looking back on the views in the past, it's been amazing with how much you guys have been supporting me and the everything else like that, so thank you personally. But I'm gonna get straight to the video. So I'm gonna do some things a little bit differently with the format, as you can obviously tell. And I'm not just gonna be shitting on Blizzard for everything that they do. I want to look at things a little bit from a more critical aspect instead of just looking at the pure negatives. So I might be out of touch with some of the things I'm gonna be talking about, because it's been a while since I've been up to date with just Overwatch news in general. I just, every now and then I take a look at it. But let's just dive right into the obvious parts. So obviously with Season 6, it's going to be named Invasion, and we know that we are getting story missions for PvE for the very first time, ever since that it's been announced basically. Granted, it's nowhere near what we were actually hoping for in terms of the scale for PvE, with the skill trees and stuff like that, but hopefully in the future Blizzard can somehow innovate on it, or bring back any kind of form of what they were working on with the skill tree abilities in the past, and make me some sort of like fun game mode for them or something like that. It sounds so far-fetched saying that now, but maybe with some scraps of what they have left, maybe they can do something with it. But that's just hopeful thinking, because we're getting these 3 missions for PvE, that's $15, and then we're not gonna get more missions probably well into next year or so. We have no idea. And I'm hoping, at least for PvE, that like I said with the skill tree stuff, that if they do something like that, it'll add some replayability to it, because without anything like that, people are just gonna play probably for like a couple hours or so, given how long the content is, and then just drop it right away and then go back to just playing normal Overwatch, or just leaving entirely. Up next though is obviously the new support hero that's coming out. That's another big thing for this season. So far, ever since Overwatch 2 has come out, this is going to be the big content drop as far as everything that we've gotten so far. New game mode, new maps, new play style like PvE mode, and then we're getting a new character on top of that. So ever since release, this is kind of like the biggest thing so far. So we got the new support character coming out. I'm hoping that she's going to be better than Lifeweaver from release, because Lifeweaver his release was just horrible. It really wasn't good. He was a horrible support. People didn't find him fun. He was super buggy. No one really liked him, and it really hurt his launch. Now the character's a lot better now, and people are noticing his skill, and plus they're buffing him in this season. I'm hoping she's going to be a little bit better, fun. Lifeweaver himself is fun to play, but people have him like already viewed as like a throw pick, if you get what I'm saying. So some of her abilities have been leaked. I don't know if those are real or not, but honestly we'll just have to wait and see. And honestly, by the time this video even comes out, she'll probably be out along with all the content that's there. So if you're watching this when the content's already out, feel free to talk about how it is so far, what you think of the season, like down below in the comments or something like that. But alongside the new support hero, we're obviously going to be getting hero mastery missions. We are going to be getting hero missions on that as well, which are going to be kind of PvE like, but not on the same scale, nowhere near. So at least we'll be getting something like that. And then as well, we're getting the new game mode. It's basically, from what I've seen of it, giant assault mode. Instead of 2 points, we get 3 points. And the maps just look absolutely huge. I don't know how the flow of that's really going to play out or anything like that. It looks fun. I just hope from like just balance and gameplay point, it's fun and fair, balance, all that sort of crap. Because I know push isn't the most beloved game mode, but there are certain people who do like push, you know, so I'm not gonna rag on push players or anything like that. And for all we know, there's gonna be people who like this game mode too, and there's gonna be people who don't, you know. Everyone has their own thing, especially with these new game modes lately. It's something new, it's something different, so honestly we just had to wait and give it a try, and just, you know, it seems like a fun idea and concept, to be honest with you. And then another important aspect that I think is honestly overlooked a little bit is the fact that we're gonna finally get our account progression back. Kind of like how it was in Overwatch 1 with our borders. We're getting something like that, just not on the same scale or that exact same format, because, you know, that got, you know, pretty toxic back in the Overwatch 1 days, with people calling you a gold border but your heart stuck silver, that kind of thing. So they're kind of reworking that, and in a way it looks better than what it was in Overwatch 1. I haven't seen too much of that progression system in progress or action, to be honest, but from what I saw in that initial like trailer when they were announcing season 6, it didn't look too bad. It actually looked kind of cool, and it was kind of nice to finally be getting something like that back for people to start grinding for again. So what's there to talk about though? I didn't finish my script. I mean, this video is going on long enough as is. I'm not gonna be making this too long, but I mean, as of right now, that's pretty much it for my coverage of season 6. You know, this literally is about to drop in like a few hours now, even less than a day. So honestly, I'm probably gonna start playing Overwatch 2 again, and probably be making more content on it now that I have more free time for it. Just, you know, like I said, with season 5, that season was pretty much dead for me. I really did not enjoy that season. I didn't like the theme of it. Nothing looked particularly interesting. It was just an L season. I'm gonna be brutally honest with that. It was just an L. It was boring. Season 6 looks more hopeful because we're getting a lot more content compared to season 5, and the battle pass looks way cooler, and actually has a theme that like I find interesting. The whole fantasy thing that went on with season 5 was just not my kind of thing. I didn't really mess with the skins too hard, you know. So I'm hoping this is a good season for Overwatch, and I start really grinding the game out again so I can hit top 500 again, because I got it in season 4 and then I literally just been so on and off of the game lately. So who knows, hopefully it works out, and I'm probably gonna keep updating with how, you know, people's response is in general for season 6. I don't know much about season 5 and how people really thought about it. I just, you know, with the whole that one player getting like 20 spots in the top 500 leaderboards, I know that was like a big thing in like season 5, but that's really all I know. Overwatch League is dying. No one, you know, really cares about that. Everyone saw that coming, because who watches Overwatch League? Like, it's boring. I'm gonna be honest, it's really boring. After that first like year or season, I guess, whatever they called, I don't know, I stopped watching. I got bored of it. I don't know. They really handled Overwatch League really bad, in my opinion, and it's really not holding up compared to some of the other leagues like Call of Duty Pro Leagues. I think is doing good. I don't know. League of Legends, I think, is pretty fun to watch. Honestly, competitively, I watch it every now and then, and I really like it. But Overwatch League, it just doesn't hit the same. I don't know. It's something different. I don't like what they're doing with it. But yeah, that's really all I have for today. I'm gonna come back slowly but surely. But for those of you that stick around, that are watching this video now, I appreciate it so very much. And I'm trying to do something a little bit different, face cam. Not trying to be so overly negative like in my past videos, regardless if they've been doing so good, because just constantly ragging down on the game, it's tiring, and I don't like doing that. And I just rather keep an equilibrium, basically, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna stop extending the video, making it last longer. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support all the way back then, those couple months ago. I really appreciate that. I haven't said thank you enough. And that's really it. That's all I got. I don't know what else is going on for Overwatch 2. So if you know more, pin me in the comments. I don't know. Freaking talk shit about me. Whatever. Have fun. Go wild. See y'all.